Hi, it's Dwyer. GamblersAdvisory.com, a free site. BettingAngle.us, a free site. Remember, the opinion you should follow should be your own. Just consider this video to be a second opinion from a complete stranger online. Now, the ending of the Deontay Wilder-Robert Helenius fight is going to be talked about for some time. I'm guessing many people are thinking about the rematch of Ali against Liston. Right? Some of you online are expressing some disbelief on the ending of this fight. This fight has a secret. Both of these guys, both of them, are two of the hardest punchers in the heavyweight division. Robert Helenius is not in the ring hoping to get a decision. I believe Helenius believed that he could stop Deontay Wilder. I believe that's his game plan. That's what he is going for. So Wilder comes in. Wilder's moving a lot more than Wilder normally moves. Understand, these guys have sparred. These guys are familiar. Round one of this fight is not the first round that these guys have been in the ring together. So it's the closing moments of the first round. I have the video posted up at gamblersadvisory.com. Just go to that site, gamblersadvisory.com, and you will see the knockout. Right? Helenius is moving away. He's mindful of Wilder's right hand. He's aware of it. He's moving away. Wilder's moving. As Wilder moves forward, you'll notice Helenius moves backward. Then Wilder backs up. Now understand, Wilder is a knockout artist. He's not normally a mover. Right? This isn't a guy who spent a lot of time on his back foot. So Wilder makes a huge mistake. Huge. He backs into the corner. Now, this is not Claressa Shields in her fight against Savannah Marshall, who backs into the corner and you get the feeling that's part of her game plan. I believe Wilder cuts himself off. I understand many people are going to disagree with me. Go ahead and tell us about it in the comment section of this YouTube video. But Wilder ends up deep in the corner, and he's upright. So I believe what happens next is pivotal. Helenius picks his moment, comes in, and is in the process of throwing one of the heavyweight division's best punches. Helenius' right hand. Just ask Adam Konotsky. Helenius is in the process of throwing the right hand. When Wilder turns, now understand, Wilder doesn't have a lot of room to operate. He's standing a bit too upright in the corner. Quite frankly, he's pinned in the corner. Wilder throws the right hand. And I'm telling you, you can stop the tape. You can look at the punch. Helenius' right is on the way. Wilder's hits him flush. It's not the artistic-looking punch of the Dominique Breazeale fight. Right? This punch looks a little chaotic and rushed. But understand, Helenius makes the cardinal sin of not defending against the punch as he throws his own. The punch catches Helenius at the worst possible time. Right? Helenius is thinking about his punch. He's thinking about the rest of his life. He realizes that if he gets the stoppage, he's in the heavyweight mix, and it's a mix right now, to fight Usyk, to fight Joshua, to fight the Juggernaut, Joe Joyce, to fight Tyson Fury. Right? Helenius is going for his home run and doesn't have his left up to block Wilder's shot. So Wilder, as he's turning over the punch, it's not even fully turned over, catches Helenius flush right in the face with a punch that Helenius never sees coming. Now that's a theme of the night. If you look at the Anthony Durrell-Caleb Plant fight, we'll talk about that in a different video. We'll talk about Claressa Shields, who delivered for us, in a different video. Right? But just understand, this fight comes down to a split moment. We can't even call it a split second because it's much less than a second. Helenius has Wilder exactly where he wanted him to be. In the corner with nowhere to go. Helenius loads up for his own right hand, which he's in the process of throwing. A lot of this fight involves Helenius just moving and watching Wilder's movement and waiting for the right time. Wilder, who's moving more, who seems to be a lot more frenetic than Helenius, just sees the opening and throws. I don't even think Wilder fully expected the moment to come. Understand, one of the reasons why Helenius gets as badly hurt as he gets is because he's coming forward. And he literally comes forward into Wilder's punch. This fight easily could have gone the other way. Right? Had Helenius just been able to land a right hand with Wilder pinned in the corner, he might have gotten the first round knockout. Instead, he's the one who got stopped. Let me also point out, too, that this fight's different than Liston Ali 2. Right? When Liston hits the canvas, and this is what alienated people like Emmanuel Stewart, Liston rolls around on the canvas. Right? People thought Liston was being too dramatic about being knocked down. Right? Folks don't realize that when you lose your balance in boxing, just like Terrence Burbeck against Mike Tyson, you know those fights, just like Zab Judah against the Australian guy, Costazu, right? Just understand, when you lose your balance, you're trying to get up and you're falling back down. If you're on the canvas, Liston might have been rolling to try to get up and kept rolling, couldn't get to his feet. Here, Helenius drops, does not roll around on the canvas. His eyes are up in his head. It's clear he is out and can't continue. This KO should not be questioned. Helenius thought he had Wilder in the perfect spot for a stoppage. And if you back up the tape, you're going to see Helenius's hand is on its way to Wilder when he gets hit. Right? Helenius's hand, his right hand, again, one of the best punches in the heavyweight division, is almost at Wilder's jaw when Wilder lands his KO punch. One of the frustrating things, I believe, for fighters fighting Wilder is they see the defensive lapses. They see that Wilder is open for their right hand. And Wilder, who came in light for this fight compared to his prior fight, is faster than he seems. Can turn over that right hand even when he's standing relatively upright and it doesn't look like he has the room to get the leverage on his shot. I congratulate Wilder. Stunning, sudden stoppage in the first round against a guy with a big punch. That's how I see it. Let me hear from you. I hope you leave your comments in the comment section of this YouTube video. Let me point out too that this really blows the door wide open. As you could imagine, Wilder's star now is going to shine that much more brightly. Right? Wilder is going to be able to attract attention from fighters needing box office. He doesn't have to prove himself. This is a 5-year heavyweight champion. Right? The only man he's lost to is Tyson Fury, and he knocked Fury down multiple times in multiple fights, including their last fight. Right? So the idea that Wilder has to fight Andy Ruiz to get his place in line, or that he has to fight somebody without a title to get his place in line, is crazy. If the Fury-Usyk fight falls apart, and if Usyk truly wants legacy, since Usyk has already fought Anthony Joshua, I believe the only other place to go would be Deontay Wilder. Right? I'll agree. Joe Joyce is deserving. I'll agree in the moment. Clearly there are many, myself included, who would love to see a Joe Joyce-Usyk fight. But if Usyk just wants to make a statement, he's already beaten Joshua. Right? He wants Tyson Fury. We've seen Tyson Fury unable to reach a deal against Joshua. Right? If anything goes wrong in the Fury-Usyk talk, I could easily see Usyk pivoting here and fighting Deontay Wilder. Wilder really reestablished himself on the front lines of the heavyweight division with this fight. That's how I see it. Let me hear from you. I hope you leave your comments in the comment section of this YouTube video. Thanks for stopping by.